this is Lucy and welcome to another Fallout 76 camp tour video. I did say in my last video that I had been planning something a little different, and I think this is a little different. A few weeks ago I found, with the help of Decoy's Dungeon, this monolith. So I decided to build a Druid Grove and use this as the centrepiece. This is a very difficult area to build on because it's quite rocky and uneven, and I wanted to build something that would go with this sort of thing. I have been planning to fill this up with Nuka-Shine, but to be honest I don't get on a public server very often. Although I am actually on one now because unfortunately I couldn't get the weather right on my private server. It was just dark and dismal and raining every time I logged in. I have decorated with a Mothman statue at the top. And there is an uplighter here so that this is lit up at night. You can just see the generator peeking out there. I've used trees around to create sort of, not a perfect circle, but an area. Like Wiccans, Druids call the four quarters, so I've left a space out the front. It would have been nicer if I could have got rid of the grass, but there wasn't really much way of doing that. As to the house that goes with this camp, the Druids were the lawgivers, priests, and history keepers of the Celtic nations, and they lived in Iron Age round houses. So I decided to build a round house, but using the jug method, the house was far too big. So I created a smaller house. I wanted it to look a bit like a yurt. I couldn't build a thatched roof roundhouse, but it has occurred to me that I might be able to do that in Ark, so I may have a go at building an Iron Age house in Ark. So I will keep you posted on that. As some of you may have guessed, I quite like trying to produce historic buildings, so I would have rather not used these foundations, but the wooden foundations have those horrible concrete blocks, and as you can tell, some of these had to be quite high to get the area level, even for just a small building like this. The door here is the door from the circus trailer. I don't have the plan for the circus trailer, but someone built one for me with the door in my camp so that I could store it and use it. These are Mothman torches. They were available in the Atom shop a while ago. It is quite small, but I have everything you need to live here. There is icebox, sink,
is the key to life. Gotta focus.
bed, chairs, kitchen area. I built this stove. It is a fire embedded in a large tyre. The cement in it makes it look like ashes to me, like a barbecue. I think it works quite well. You do sit on the edge of the tyre when you use it, but despite the bench being there, but it works okay. I tried to kind of keep with the pagan theme. There is a sort of outdoor living space here with another barbecue table, the fire pit. These railings, I snapped the pillars on to the normal snapping points, and I used conduit railings. I did it a slightly different way. I have seen people do this by...
Lights in the sky. It's communication.
why do allies always interrupt? I have seen people do... the conduits on pillars by using this, because it will go into... not this particular one, but... it's this one, is it? One of these, anyway. This will snap into here. I actually used one of these flat ones, and I lowered this foundation, and then I lowered it again to create the double railing effect. As you can see, I have progressed far enough along the legendary run now to get the chicken coop. And they are quite cute, although they don't look anything like the chickens in the game, and unfortunately you can't eat them. These water butts I thought were a great idea from Bethesda, because there's no nearby water source. I think the nearest water source is Lake Eloise. But they only hold 2 dirty water, which is why there are 2 of them.
Gotta wonder who else is out there, watching us, trying to figure us all out.
Raider Punks got into the pagan spirit. That's my excuse anyway. So I have a he likes to sleep out here. He likes to be close to nature. That way he doesn't bother me. I do have a porta potty here. I try and make my camps as realistic as possible. These wooden frames were created by
Oh, hey. Quiet day on the radio network, I'm afraid.
Shh. Go sit down and look pretty. Right. These wooden frames were created by creating just wooden walls and then flamer trapping them. You can repair them. I have actually had people, when I've done this before, come to my camp and help me out by repairing things. The frame here was created the same way. The way I was able to get this octagonal camp was by pretty much following the jug method. But I used floor pieces with a pattern on, a cross pattern, and I pulled the foundations in closer together so that I can make it smaller. The roof was created with a flamer trap as well. You basically put your roof on, attach it to the wall, then the next one won't fit, so you go sort of every other one. Then you destroy them with flamer traps and fill in the gaps, and then repair the ones that were broken.
Thought I'd be back in Appalachia.
And this is how you get this effective roof. It is meant to have a hole in the top. It's to let the smoke from the fire out. It also gives a bit of light. This does glow very nicely at night, I must admit. It does add some warmth to the camp, so I was quite pleased with that. I have double walled it. I did double wall it before the before patch 21, but as I showed in my last video, you can still double wall camps using the flamer trap and the brick walls, the brick doorways. The camp is powered by mostly by this windmill, but because the water purifiers need 8 each, I have stacked up a few of the little Voltec generators as well. It's actually quite an easy camp to use. It looks great at night. There are great views. It's near a federal disposal site, so this is quite often lit up and glowing yellow at night.
Haven't heard much chatter lately. Gonna check back later, though.
And obviously we have views. Foundation is over there. Oops, I was trying to point with my gun. Let's try that again. Foundation is over there. Lake Eloise is down there. You can see it through the... And the bad weather is coming in now. What's the time in the game? It's only lunchtime. Yeah, the weather seems to have been much worse since they did the change the lighting to make it more, air quotes, atmospheric. But it gives you an idea of what it's like at night. Well, I hope you like this camp tour. My next camp on my main character, which is Emily, who's 360 something now, will probably be another modern house. I have a few ideas. I'm not quite sure which one I'm going to do yet, but I don't doubt you will see soon. I can't think of anything else. I will show you where I am on the map. I'm pretty much directly below RNG station. Foundation is up here. So that's all from me today. Thank you for watching.